He's got a diamond encrusted swastika.
That's also insane, dude.
By the way, you know a Jew sold him that.
Probably. Yeah. Or at least supplied the diamonds. Yeah.
Where'd the diamonds come from?
That's insane.
The Jewish people have been controlling diamonds for a long time.
It's insane.
Joe Rogan has a racist moment after he is absolutely stunned reacting to Kanye West's new song Heil Hitler, which has been largely banned by most platforms, but Joe Rogan, despite the song, defends Kanye West's right to say it before Joe Rogan admits there is a level of truth in Kanye West's controversial opinion. So let's check out this clip from the Joe Rogan podcast.
Have you seen Kanye's new song?
Bro.
What?
Here's the thing.
What?
My
First of all, kind of catchy.
Well, that's the problem with it. That's the problem. Is
Yeah.
like the guy from production, like he's never lost a step. He can make a beat. He can he's so talented.
He's a genius.
He's a talented producer, man. I do think it's like when first of all, I think people are kind of done asking him questions because most of the shit he puts out is like self-released kind of commentary or thoughts. Because he's saying just fucking crazy,
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
But there is a thing where that song is like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing for real?
It's the ultimate pushing back.
Yeah, I guess. But there is like I think I have a pretty, let things go kind of vibe to me. Right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Your fucking
right?
show.
Yeah.
Your show's ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous show. And I've always been like, yeah, say whatever you're going to say. But I do think like making a catchy song about that, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like you're just getting, at a minimum, you're just going to get more people that think it's cool to say Heil Hitler. Like that's at the minimum.
Well, I think that's part of the program. I think it's part of what he's trying to do.
But I mean, is that cool to do? I guess if you're like, well, it's fun to troll the masses and get them to do that. Okay. But what I'm saying is that like at a minimum, you're going to get less educated people to go like, this is a fun thing to say. And you're like, I mean, is that good? You really want people just walking around being like, it's tight, man. Heil Hitler. Like, that's fucking insane. It's crazy.
It is crazy. But it's also kind of a sign of the times.
I guess. Yeah.
This is a chaotic world we're living in.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this kind of highlights the benefits. I mean, I want to say this like carefully because I don't want to think I want to say real clearly. I don't support people saying that. I don't think it's a good thing to say.
No.
I don't say it. I certainly don't think any racism is good. I don't think anti-Semitism is good. I don't think anti-Christianity is good. I don't think Asian hate is good. I don't think anything is good. But there's a benefit to just letting people talk. Like, let people say whatever the fuck they want to say, even if it sucks. This is the benefit of Twitter. But this is also the bad part. It's like the fucking song has so many millions of hits on Twitter. It's been banned from every platform.
Yeah.
But is it good to ban things from platforms, or is it better to let it be out there and let people talk about it? Because if you ban it, then people want to hear it more.
That's true.
And then it becomes more popular, and then it kind of supports what he says, which is that there's this concerted effort, if you talk about Jewish people, that they're going to remove you from everything, remove you from banking, which is what he's saying. They run everything. Mm-hmm. So if they didn't, like if it was just you were talking shit about Puerto Ricans, look what happened to Tony. Nothing.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if there's certain people that you're allowed to pick on and make jokes about or mock or say something and you can get away with it.
Yeah. Well, I think he's made his point. I think we all get it now.
It's never going to end.
Yeah.
But how does it end?
Yeah, I think Kanye West's new song, Heil Hitler, is absolutely crazy. I don't know why Kanye made it, but I also think Kanye is kind of a victim of his own genius. He can make awesome songs, beats, and all that, but man, the things that come out of his mouth and that he does are sometimes just absolutely bewildering. But Joe Rogan, makes a point in that, look at Tony Hinchcliffe, like nothing happened to him. I mean, when Biden was president, you could look at all the memes and stuff like that, and they would attack anybody who was trying to make fun of Biden, trying to make fun of anything about him. You can always recognize where the real power lies, in my opinion, in society, is who can you not talk about? Whose name can't you say? Who can you not make fun of? And I mean, it used to be the thing, the king, and it's like, don't make fun of the king because, he'll mess you up. Like that shows you who has the real power. And I think it's kind of I mean, like what Joe Rogan talked about, you want to say he's wrong, but then by you banning him, shutting off his music and stuff like that, you are in essence proving what he's saying. If anything, like you look like the thing that Kanye West is actually describing, whether you meant to or not, because you're behaving in that way. Like he talked about someone, and look what happened. He got debanked, which is crazy. I mean, you're like kicked out of the financial system altogether. That is just like you're blacklisted. Like that's the end all be all. So it's like, who do you talk about that has that much sway to blacklist you from the entire financial system? I think, in my opinion, that shows you where real power centers lie in any society, whether it's America or Russia or China or whoever. It's like, what are the things that you absolutely cannot do? I mean, let me know in the comments how you feel about that, folks. But I definitely think it is very telling. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, and let's get back in.
I think we all get it now.
It's never going to end.
Yeah.
But how does it end? This is the question. When I was watching that song, first of all, I was by myself. When I first saw the song, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, no way.
Yeah. No.
It's like, no way. No way. And I'm watching on my phone. I'm like, yo. And then my first thought was, how does this end? Because this ends. This is going to end. There's going to come a time where they're going to realize, like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
So how does it end? Does it end in assassination? Does it end in
There's definitely people that want to kill him.
financial ruin?
Yeah. I don't know what his financial situation is. I know that, like, there's been all these, over the last 5 years, there's been times where, like, his, net worth has been reported at, like, such a crazy amount. And then I remember, like, funds were frozen. And he was like, I don't have anything. And then it was like all back. I don't know what his financial situation
Well,
is.
they can't steal your money,
Yeah.
but they can debank you.
Yeah. Where no one will bank with you.
Right.
Basically.
So it's like, how does that work? Like, where do you get your ATM card?
Yeah.
Is it from the Bank of fucking Portugal? Like, what do you have to do? Like, how does that work?
You know what I thought about when I was watching that video? I was like, how do you get, I don't know, however many actors?
That's easy. That's the easy part.
I think it's crazy. I think a lot of people would be like, what?
Oh, that's the easy part. You put out a casting call in LA, everyone's soulless. They have no fucking soul.
Nuts.
They just want to get famous. You're going to do a project with Kanye? Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
What
Let's
do I
do
have
it.
to say?
Also, I'm just acting. Just
Yeah.
like that guy in Inglourious Basterds wasn't really a Nazi.
Right.
I'm not really a Nazi. Listen, man, I got to do what I got to do. I got kids to feed.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's pretty nuts. He's super talented, man. One of my thoughts after hearing that song was like, man, I wish he would release this song with like a different, with a different hook. Like,
Yeah,
personally,
it's not going to happen.
No, I know he's not going to, but that's what one of my thoughts was. I was like, man, I wish he would.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy because his last album before that was a banger. It's like he came out of the gate showing people that, like, he still got it. Like, yeah, you might have pulled me off all these platforms.
Yeah.
You might have debanked me. You might have taken away my Yeezy deal with Adidas, but damn, I still got it.
And that one was released everywhere, right? That's on all
yeah.
platforms.
Oh man, that's in the Spotify playlist that we play in the green room all
Yeah.
the time. There's some fucking killer songs in that, man. It's
Yeah,
like
he's
classics.
Yeah.
Classics. He's got so many bangers.
Yeah.
But this one, he's just like letting people, I guess in his eye, I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it, but I guess he's like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Well,
I'm going to say
clearly.
whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, clearly.
So I'm going to do the one thing that you're never, ever, ever supposed to do. I'm going to make a catchy song that's Heil Hitler.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
just like, whoa.
That is the ultimate, like,
Whoa.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and you had to say, like, in the casting, there's like a description of all the stuff. If you want to be a part of this production, like, you have to be comfortable with swastikas.
Is that was in the...
Yeah. He's got a diamond encrusted swastika.
That's
he wears
that's
around his
also
neck.
insane, dude.
By
Come
the
on.
way, a Jew sold him that.
Probably. Yeah. Or at least supplied the diamonds. Yeah.
Where'd the diamonds come from?
That's
The
insane.
Jewish people have been controlling diamonds for a long time.
It's insane.
It's funny that Joe Rogan jokes about Jews owning, diamonds and all that, but jokes are funny because there is a level of truth to it. Like, I can't really argue with Joe Rogan is saying, but I do think it's absolutely insane for Kanye West to put out a song like this. But like Joe Rogan mentioned, like, this is the thing you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to have done this for years and years. Everybody's known that this is an absolute no, but everyone kind of at the same time admits, like, well, yeah, they are kind of in positions of power and have relations with high level people. Like, you can't really talk about it, but everybody to some degree or another kind of sees it. But I mean, no hate on them. I'm just saying, like, look, when you're good at something, apparently people are going to hate on you for it. But that also means you are kind of making the stereotype true. I'm just saying. But folks, let me know in the comments what you thought about what Joe Rogan had to say about Kanye West's new song, Heil Hitler. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, take care, and I will see you on the next one.